The woolly-necked stork is not the most handsome bird. With its masked face and a body wrapped in a cloak of black feathers, some might even say they are rather intimidating.
When they all stand up straight and with the shape they are, they actually look like undertakers.
Vic Breedenhan lives in Gillets in the KZN Midlands. He says he's often visited by a muster of these odd-looking birds, as many as 13 at a time.
You see one of them come and then he lands on the roof, and then after a few minutes you see another one. And then when they come and land on my lawn, then all of a sudden you see the rest of them. They all land and they just walk around and having fun. Yeah.
Vuyisile Tabete is studying woolly-necked storks as part of a PhD. She says while these birds usually hang out in pairs in the wild, they gather in urban areas where there is lots of food and water.
They are now using man-made habitat. They go to people's garden and feed there, and also they use pools to drink, and also they feed on dog food. Yeah.
Found in sub-Saharan Africa, India, and Southeast Asia, the woolly-necked stork likes wetlands, marshes, and well-watered pastures. Their long legs are designed to pick through mud.
So where there is water, you find them.
They are carnivorous and feed on a wide range of prey, insects, reptiles, amphibians, crabs, and mollusks. When a mating pair took up roost in a tree in 11-year-old Nikita Allen's garden, she quickly learnt that fish were also on the menu.
We had to put a cover over our fish tank or else they would eat the fish.
The fish tank had to be moved off the veranda and placed indoors before there were even more hungry mouths to feed.
They usually place their nest 10 to 50 meters above the ground. And they usually use sticks, twigs, and grass or leaves to make their nest. And the nest is made by both female and the male.
The female stork lays 2 to 4 eggs, which are incubated by both sexes for about a month. Nikita says of their brood, 3 eggs hatched. At 6 weeks old, the chicks are almost fully grown.
3 babies are Greedy, Sharky, and Little One.
Not very much is known about woolly-necked storks. It's uncertain whether they mate for life, but pairs certainly stay together for the mating season and until the young can fend for themselves. Tracy is Nikita's mum.
You can see they're always together, where the one is the one's not far behind. So they stick together a lot, and they tend to sort of just go around in their pairs, and now that the babies are with them as well, they're very much a family. I don't know when the babies will actually leave, but they're almost as big as the adults now. It's quite funny to watch them. They love the sun. They love sunning themselves in the sun. They stick their wings out and sit there and almost tan themselves.
It takes 55 to 65 days for a bird to leave a nest, and it will roost in a nearby tree. After 3 weeks, it's ready to feed itself.
In South Africa, woolly-necked storks are considered near threatened.
The main threat is habitat destruction, but also we have observed that the fish lines they tangle around their legs, and many birds and especially in Durban they are injured.
People can encourage the birds to visit their gardens by creating small wetland habitats.
But I wouldn't encourage them to feed them and let them feed themselves.
There's not a lot of people who can be as close to nature as that. You see them in books, you see them in game reserves or on TV perhaps, but to actually physically have them in your garden and so close that you can see their eyes, it's really wonderful. And for my little one to be growing up being so close to nature, and I wish there's more people who could see it. I really, really do. It's wonderful.